Absolute shit. Just don't start the night, Devin. Seriously, don't. Crazy dog. I'm just setting the stream up, guys. Yes, I am using the YouTube thing tonight as well. So there's general chat tonight again. So I'm not ready yet, but I just have to go. I just have to get off the audio for a while. Sorting out the butt here at the moment. You stop crying, then, for God's sake. So yeah, we're going to. I'm gonna be on camera, but I'm not ready just yet, guys. Okay, so 7 o'clock, we will be back with you guys. So I say, this I'm still going to stream it, but I'll be backwards and forwards on the camera. So in 20 minutes, we will be live with general chat, and I'm just going to. Amazing. You can actually do it there. Brilliant. Okay. No. I want paste. There we are. And tonight we're going to talk about anything you want. Music, general chat, Queen, anything you want tonight is good by me. So please tune in. So I'll see you guys back here in a few minutes. I will keep the camera on. I'm just going to sort her out first because he's going to start when the morning anyway. And we'll be starting in 20 minutes. See you in a bit. The things you do for dogs. Crazy. Crazy. Right, just give me a second. Just trying to get some brightness on this screen so we can see the chat. Chat is popped out. And we will be with you in a second. Just going to get myself a drink. Yes, I have got my juice tonight. I'm going to just squeeze some juice. Then we're going to start the chat. So, with you guys in a second. Just going to mute the stream. Just one moment. Get your question in, guys. Two seconds, guys. Hello, guys, and welcome to the live stream tonight. It is the general chat tonight. Yes, we're back for another chatty chat. Good evening to Gaming Head, Diane the Wolf Panther. Rawr. Sounds interesting. Oregon. Watch Girls Play from Oregon. Ken's and the guys from Watch Girls Play. They're great guys, aren't they? Yeah. And by the way, this is not a Doom t-shirt, by the way, before you even ask. You've got a Doom t-shirt on. It's not a Doom t-shirt. It's just the way it's been spelled. I recently wearing this anyway because I had an accident with this yesterday. Yeah. Certain things decide to poo on me. But anyway, it's just really, really good to see you guys. Welcome anyway. Welcome to chat. Friday night. I promise Friday night I'll be on tonight, and I am here for your entertainment tonight. This has also been posted onto Facebook, so we'll have loads of people tonight for the chat. So yes, we're going to be here for a couple of hours, just chatting to you guys again, just general chat tonight. I'm really looking forward to your questions tonight. Quick updates, channel, Anglo Penguin video. Yes, it's been filmed. Can't wait to do it next week. I was supposed to get it filmed yet today. I've watched our plans tomorrow. It's going from tomorrow. And I'm also getting the album. Yeah, I'm going to talk about the album tonight as well. I'm going to talk about everything tonight. Updates on the album. I've got some information actually about Discogs, would you believe? What happened to me? So if you had seen my vlog, a little vlog I did on the video and updated on the phone. Something happened actually. Discogs was great. Well, after the video was posted on my vlog, I literally have to say this right that Discogs, the guys at Discogs, the main administrators of Discogs didn't even realize that the posting was removed by some other people. It was removed by some people on there who thingied it. So I've got in touch with them, and apparently I am allowed to sell the album again on Discogs. or with a confirmed release date, which we are planning to do, which is still the 11th of May. And we are still doing it. And I think next week we are going to do the vocals. I think Tuesday we're doing the vocals will be done on Tuesday. So look forward to that. So hooray! So next Tuesday we will be doing the singing. I can't wait until I've been planned. It's all sorted out. So we've got we're gonna have a lot of people on it tonight. Keep your chats coming, guys. Any questions of music, anything you want to know? Frontiers Records, what's the deal with them guys at the moment? What's going on with the music side? And that's for last week's chat was brilliant. I think everybody who really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it last week. Actually, talking to you guys about music was really, really cool. Oh, by the way, I got a new pad today. Good things are going to happen. And things are happening good. So, yeah. So, Discogs has been sorted out now. Thanks to Discogs for allowing me to resell the album again. And I realized that I am allowed to even put on my posting name, and everything is working out fabulous. So you can buy the album pre-arranged. Pre-orders are going to start on Thursday. And you will hopefully be getting the album on the Friday. How cool is that? Yeah. So they decided to definitely getting released the 11th of May. The 10th of May, we're going to be doing the printing for it. Which reminds me, I'm going to have to go down to the shop I bought this from and ask them if they've got any cartridges for sale, because I'm running low on ink. Hopefully I might be able to get some for a good price. So hopefully that works out. Something so cool. I should have been gotten that today in Solomon, but I haven't had time. It's just been doing other stuff and whatever's going on. So yeah, you're writing loads of writing down today, music and stuff, studio work. Writing out lyrics today for songs. Finally got the library this week, which was wonderful. First time I've ever beat that library into town. Amazing stuff. And it was really, really cool. Devin has had an accident this week. Her paw has been hurting, and she has some this. I'm going to try and put this on during the stream. So hopefully we'll put her on, and then we're going to try and we're going to wait till she's sleeping a bit as well, because she's been looking at her paw for the past couple of days. That's enough, Devin. That's enough. Just stop it. Stop. I will get you chatting in a second, guys. Just give me a second. Stop it. Not too bad, really. Maybe could do some of the Sundays. So later on, we'll be putting some of this on Devin when she's asleep. I might have used a cotton bud for actually. I've got cotton buds here. I've got loads. You know what? I'm sick of seeing all these around my house. My studio gets messed up all the time. Atwell blackcurrant squash. Honestly, good stuff, but for God's sake. Yeah, nightmare. Fucking nightmare. So yeah, we'll do that later on in the show anyway tonight. Anyway, so yeah, as I said before, guys, tonight anything I want to talk about is me. Music will be great. Music and bands this week. Some updates to tell you on some songs I've been writing as well with the album, and just loads of stuff to talk about anyway. So let's start things off. Gaming Head says, "A Freddie Mercury solo collection arrived this week." I take it you mean the brown one that's over there in the dark with these picture of the Freddie on it. I guess yes, you had that one. Which one have you got? Have you got the American one, or have you got the actual the UK edition? Because there's two editions of it. The NTSC version has got some hidden features on it, and the one in the UK that we got doesn't have bonus features on it. I know it's a bit similar to it, but I think it's a bit. Some versions are different. Right, this book is the PAL version. Oh, version I've got. So you have got the edited version of the Untold Story, because it's that the version that's in the box set is cut. The version that's on Love of Life Singer Songs, the DVD, is a complete uncut version because it's a director's cut version. That version that was also shown, this version on there was shown on BBC first, but that version's cut. They've cut a lot out of that version. But when they went back and extended it on the new version they did, it's a complete 2.5 hour version of it. That's actually edited down to an hour and 2 hours, 2 and a bit hours. But there's no making of it on that DVD. The videos has also got a gallery on there as well. Unfortunately, the gallery is copyright, and unfortunately, you can't rip it to a fucking DVD burner. And the way it's done it on there is much different encoding on the system for some reason. So it kind of is a bit meh, really, for what it is. So though, that is actually a pretty good deal. It's a good deal. It is good. And I mean, I bought that one ages ago. And that was bought for £92 off eBay. Way before Discog ever existed. And I tell you what, I'm so glad I still got that in my possession. My mum had it in her room one day and she said, "What's that parcel?" And then is that yours? And I went, "Oh, my friend, my big boss came." And I remember I ordered it, and I thought, what the fuck? That's cool. Well, the book in good condition, 80 quid. Not bad. One thing about that is, this white one here is exactly the same as that. But that's condensed. That's cut the shit there is. I don't like it. The long book version is more better. The white edition's terrible. The way they just edited it and put new pictures in is a joke. Couldn't be bothered. I mean, fair enough. It's a good book, but that book is just seriously, really. That's all right. But you were supposed to get a DVD with that as well on the white one here. You were supposed to get a DVD with that. I didn't get the DVD with it. Going a crappy audio book from Mary Turner. I'm Mary Turner. I'm here to talk about Freddie Mercury from 1984. Yeah, thanks a lot. Now, Westwood One Productions. We like to keep things nice and simple. What we need to talk about is Freddie Mercury. It is reality. He's seriously stupid. Mary Turner's just terrible. She's terrible at things like that. Freddie Mercury was born in this death and you went to that. Then we just it's just stupid. Never just pants. So I think that I think the thing about getting something that you really want is good, but having Mrs. Turner on a CD is nah. It doesn't work for it really. It's just nah. No. Blah blah blah. So yeah. But that bloody box set is great. So, what's your opinion about the last deluxe box sets by Queen? Well, the last deluxe box set came out. Let me see. I've got the actually I've got, well, I think the one that came out the best one was probably that the album set. But the one I like is the, if I move Jeff out of the way, just have to go there. The one I like personally, out of all the collections that I had over the years, is these two. And they're dusty as hell. these things were, these two things here. I need to wipe these down. Oh, seriously, have a good dust day, I think. It gets dusty in this room a lot in this studio. So, best ones that came out were these two things. And it was this. 40 Years of Queen. This thing was amazing. Absolutely amazing. This is a big thing. This is huge. I've done an unboxing of this actually on my channel from years ago. think they could do the remake, to be honest, of this one. This is the first version that came out. Yeah, you're thinking, how many versions have been out before? Been 5 editions of this one. This was the very first one that came out. Then I got this one, and this is the extended. This is the second edition, which is actually an upgrade because it's got the same back on it. This has got a different back on this one because this one, this has got a. This is the first edition that came out. This is the back edition of it, and on this one, it's the same cover, but it's in high quality gloss, which is a really nice singing and stuff as well. Any CD, isn't it? Yes, there is. This one contains an edited version of the interview from Radio 1. This is edited. This is cut to shit. When they released it later on, they brought this one out, and this is the uncut version of it. It is. And the CD is great, actually. And this one, I think, is much better because this one is got tons and tons of stuff in it. This is better. This one, the standard edition of it, this one is less than this one. But you can just tell by the booklet inside this one. So this one is extended. This is the original. And I'm glad that they bring it out again because the extended one is better to get. The 2 CDs, the CDs has had CD interview is pretty good actually. This is the uncut version of it. This one's got the edited version of it, which is just enough. So this one is good, and I love this set. I love the set so much. You can still buy it on. You can buy it from. You can actually buy this in Amazon for £15. This originally was priced at 30 quid, I think. Yeah, it was £30 for that. This one was also done at £30, but there's 2 different things about this. This was published by Sevenoaks. This one was published originally by Goodman's. Yeah, Goodman originally released it. Goodman originally released this in the original format. Goodman originally released that, and this is the Sevenoaks version of it. So that's how you can tell by the underneath. It's Sevenoaks is the extended one. This one is the edited one. But I do recommend both sets because both sets are so good and they're bloody heavy as well. So that's them. And I think other ones I like in my possession. This thing is this thing is amazing. This is amazing. This one. Actually, I have to say this is great. But the only thing I hate about it is the interview is absolutely dreadful. It is atrocious. Not even true. Neil Turner. Huh. I work for Freddie Mercury. I know you do, love. So why are you telling me about it for? But that is amazing, that book anyway. So, I mean, I like the other one as well. I love I love that Music of the World box set. I wish I could get it. It's bloody expensive though. It's cool. Mikkel's here. Hello, Mikkel. Hello, mate. How are you doing? I'm so glad you're here. I love Mikkel. Mikkel is great. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. The book is already on my wish list. Yeah, you want to get it on Amazon. Don't actually buy it on eBay. It's cheaper on eBay. Music of the World box set is great. The Music of the World box is fucking amazing. And the rainbow one. I actually wanted the rainbow one. The book, the box set of that, and it was really nice, but it was very expensive to buy. When they were selling it on Queen online, you got like an original, you got like a reprint of the flag of the scarf. You also got a key ring, a keychain, and you also got a book, and also inside was just all the information about the album and things as well. CDs were brilliant. The sound quality was great. The thing about the rainbow one is they used an alternate version of the song That Were the Gods was was actually changed. And that was the rare one I've got is the one that's uncut because it says Young Merc on it, Mercury, Young Merc. And for the reprint that they had to do, they weren't allowed to use that. They had to edit it very close. So most of that is edited out. The Brian May speech of it is edited a little bit. But I've got the uncut version of it, which is cool. I bought the Rainbow set for €60. Wow. €60. That's not a bad price, that. If you were here last week, we had a nice surprise from a person called Brian Harvey. Brian Harvey was joining us last week, and he was really interesting. Actually, I can't believe he was actually. I mean, as I said, the boy band. Well, after the stream I finished on the day, I just went back on Discogs and had a look at their history and stuff, and I actually have to agree that nothing. I only heard one song of theirs, and it didn't make any sense at all. I couldn't understand what he was singing about. He's singing about not the guy singing. It was just the fact when he was writing, the guy was writing, who got the royalties to it. It kind of was a bit weird because he sang about a train. Yes. I think it sounded like a steam train. It was just really bizarre. It's steam. Doesn't mean to be afraid. Well, you're going to get burned by the steam in the train. That's kind of a bit bizarre. So no, I wasn't interested in that music. I bought the Odeon box set for £60. The Odeon box set is good. The only thing about the Odeon box set that lets me down is the fact that the Odeon box set is a bit of a disappointment. I'm not saying anything about the DVD or the CD. I'm talking about the way that they used certain things on it, and which they should not have used. I mean, the DVD was all right, but I wasn't impressed with. Sorry, the DVD was terrible. The DVD print was bloody awful, with Gary Taylor coming in and doing his little trails at the end of the thing and going little smiles in the Cyberlink Power Director, doing all these little hello, hi, hello. What the hell's going on now? I do not know. But he seriously had an issue with it, with the editing. Editing went really bad, and he decided at the very end of the art, right at the very end of the DVD, let's just put Cyberlink Power Director on. Let's just do a little bit of meh, meh, meh. I was like, you've lost a plot, mate. I mean, it's a shame that they cut it because there was no introduction from the OK Whistle Test. The BBC version was complete when they showed it originally on BBC. The Bob Harris interview was interesting, but I didn't like the fact they took it from 2008, 2006 it was filmed. But with the video, with the videos that I'd seen on about it, it was good. It was all right. I wouldn't say it was great. It was all right. But the Odeon box set, I wish they had just basically had done a total rework of it. Used the original introduction for OK Whistle Test. Then it would have basically been fine with it. Oh no, we've got to just correct. We can't, because of Queen Productions say we can't use OK Whistle Test. That's the BBC to get it first. And they tried to get it on the BBC, but it didn't work. It was terrible. It's terrible. I agree that Wembley Roadie is very bad. Won't buy this at any time. Don't get that Odeon box set is really just so horrible. I didn't like the DVD, and the reason being is the thing you want is really Ratty was things him all over the place. Really, he was running all over the place trying to get the microphone to him. Say, hey, Freddie, hey, you know, and that to me was kind of a bit. I would also say that if they ever get a chance to bring out Wembley again, bring out the Wembley one, bring out a nice box set of the Wembley edition. The Wembley one was really, really good. Was very good, actually. So the Wembley one, I would suggest yes. It would be very, very good. So my point of view, yes. I think yes, there would be cool. So that would be interesting thing, that. So you never know. That's Queen Productions for you. The shit. They are so terrible at making a product. They'll say, "Oh, let's design something that Brian May will approve. Let's design something that Queen will approve." And that's what you're going to say is, "Well, what the fuck is all that about?" And you know, to be very honest with you, it's just really, really crap. So Queen Productions can just say, "Bleh," you know. They maybe could think about a Blu-ray release of Wembley. I would love it if they did a Blu-ray release of Wembley. If Queen Productions ever get a chance to do a Blu-ray release of Wembley, I would fucking buy it. I don't have a Blu-ray player, and I don't even have a Blu-ray a thing. I tell you what, right? If they ever brought that out, I would considerably buy it. Put the Friday version of it on, the Saturday version of it on, behind the scenes footage, all uncut, and you've got a great product. That's what I think anyway. So that's something I think that Queen Productions should do. It will be nice. And you'll think fabulous. So that to me is a yes. It's a yes. Bring it out. But Queen Productions will say, "We do want to bring it out. You know what'll happen to us. We can't release something that's written twice." Gary Taylor, and like that's that woman who spoke to me on Skype before. She said, but Queen Productions, you know. But that's their one mystique thing anyway. There's nothing shit with it, isn't it? It's just pretty naff. If you ever get a Blu-ray release of Wembley, that'd be fantastic. I'd love to see that. Amazing stuff as well. They should release the Freddie Mercury interview 84 in Munich uncut. The only thing about that Munich interview is they released it on the DVD of the Greatest Hits DVD Volume 2. But they never, ever. But that interview is not complete. There's a part in there where you may notice it's not complete, and it's a shame because they lost some footage or some bloody thing happened to it. But that interview would have been really good if it was repackaged again and it would come out again. It would say, "Yeah, we'll do that, and it'll be great." But I think, in my own opinion of it, it would be very interesting to bring a product out. If a Queen Productions are going to say, "Oh, what's going to be one of them things again? We don't want that happening again. You're repeating it again." But you know, they've got the right to do it. But that would be good to see that. I really would like to see the uncut version of that in Munich interview, because that Munich interview cut the shit. Even One Vision's cut the shit. One Vision's kind of saying, "Oh, One Vision, is it kind of there and everything else?" Yeah, I don't know. It varies. But hey, can't have everything yourself. You've got to try your best. Joe chat tonight, guys. Queensville. Welcome to Queensville. And my name is Ted. If you're a first time subscriber, please join me. You can chat anything you want. Anything you want. Anything on Queen. Music. What's been happening with myself. Yes. Angry Penguin. It's just funny. We have a good laugh here anyway. So while you guys are thinking about having questions, I'll tell you something that did happen this week. When I was saying that I did an Angry Penguin video this week, I was going to upload the second one, and I have edited this, and it's sitting there waiting to get out. The Rock and Roller Disco video that I'm planning to do is going to be the best one I'm ever going to film, and I have got the location sorted out. It's going to be brilliant. Can't wait. I've got an amazing trailer for that actually. That is going to be good. I just hope I can use the music for it, because the music I've got for it is perfect for it. But the video scenes that I've had to do, I might have to do some new shots for it, because I don't think I'm allowed to do that. So I'll have to even pansy with. Bye, I want to play my PS4. Okay, Gaming Head, we'll have a good time on the PS4, and I'll speak to you later. See you, man. Good stuff. And I literally love doing Angry Penguin videos. Are so fucking funny as hell. They are so good. So if you're waiting for that video coming out, it is posted on Sunday. And I tell you what, I'm just hoping to God I can still use the footage. It's amazing. Can't wait for that. Look for it. Michaela has put a question in. The Dukes of Orient album is very good. It has bombastic Asia sound I love. I have heard Dukes of Orient. I have to say, actually, the couple of videos I watched, the first video I watched of their song, bloody brilliant. The lead singer's pretty good as well, actually. And he's singing for somebody else. Oh, I'm thinking of somebody else as well. Tell you what, who I did listen to this week was a band that sounded like Journey. The lead singer sounds like Steve Perry. What a voice. He sounds very similar. There's another Survivor singer, the original Survivor singer, not Jimmy Jameson, the other guy. Very close to him. But yes, Dukes of Orient, I've checked them out. I love their EPK they did of their things, and they're really, really awesome. It's good. Queen Fan 12. Hello, Queen Fan 12. Welcome to Queensville. Have you heard the live version of It's a Hard Life at Wembley 84? It's a Hard Life. No, I have not heard that version. I might have heard it on a bootleg, but I haven't got that. The only version I really hate so much is the real one. It is. John Payne sang in it. Oh, that's his name. I think that must be his name, like John Payne. Very similar to it. I tell you which singer I would love to see come back. John Farnham. Was it John? No, John Parr. John Parr. And have you ever heard the song Restless Heart? It's absolutely phenomenal. That's a guy I'd love to see come back. John Parr, and he's shattered. Fucking amazing voice. He did that song, Whenever you just fired, when you're in the blazing sky, while the eagles flying high. Phenomenal voice. I would love to see him come back and do a fucking good rock album. Especially when you hear Restless go, no more lonely nights with a restless heart, roll the dice. It's actually the song. It's actually the only song that's in the movie of The Running Man. Like fucking good voice he's got. Anyway, amazing. Where he screws up the beginning. Yeah, he does. He goes, I can't do that. But seriously, Freddie Mercury, right, was one of the unique singers of the world. He was. I need to put my camera up a bit. He can't see the clean room, can he? No, he can't. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Jeff's got sort of down there. He's crooked for some reason. He's going to. You thinking, put me straight. Nah, nothing straight. Doesn't matter. Yeah, he does screw at the beginning of that part anyway. I do have to say though, I mean, all fair play to Queen fans. They actually do the live stuff, the 80s stuff is better. The Australian one in Tokyo, the Australian one and Tokyo one has never been released officially on DVD, which I would love to see out actually on Blu-ray as well. I was just saying about the fact that the Gaming Head said that he would love to see a Blu-ray release of Wembley. And if that ever happens, well, wow, that would be great. That would be really, really good. I had some questions. I've got some more questions to answer tonight, guys, with videos and things. So if you have any questions at all, please feel free. I'm not bothered. Anything you want to talk about, myself, Queen Room, what's happening with the album, what's happening with the studio, what's going on, anything you want. Keep it good tonight. John Parr is great, even with the Meat Loaf song Rock and Mercenaries. Rock and Mercenaries is a fucking good song, man. But the only thing I didn't go on it is I didn't like Meat Loaf's solo career afterwards. Went downhill after that. But it's good. But John Parr, a superb voice. Yeah, and I can't play the song, guys, and I can't play any music because the reason being is I'll get straight in. They say cut rates included. It's like, I was like, great, I'll lose my things with it. So I can't play any music, guys, I'm afraid. But yeah, he's a phenomenal singer. He's from from Leicester, where my sister lives. It's a connection. So that's really good, mate. I'm going to try and sort Devon's pour out in a few minutes, see if I can. But Meat Loaf's career, I kind of a hit and miss with Meat Loaf. The first two albums I love. I love the Derringer album. I love the first album he brought out. But I also liked number 2, which was Back into Hell. Love that album. Fucking awesome. After that, just went pants. He was doing too hard. But as he said in the recent VH1 documentary, Meat Loaf wants to do what he wants to do, but nobody wants to really like it too much for it. It's a bit naff, what it was. Did you check out the Brock yet? I did actually, and I was very impressed with him. I actually did I did have a little listen to it actually, and it was really interesting, very, very interesting. They brought a new one out called Real Thing, haven't they now? But they're not signed to a label. They only do on their own label, obviously. But very, very interesting. It could possibly be a upcoming track that I'm working on actually for Jodie's next album. In fact, the song I'm working on at the moment is called Time Rider. Oh my god, it sounds phenomenal. In fact, if I'll play you actually because this is copyright free. Time Rider sounds amazing on this. Here's a little version of Time Rider. This doesn't go too loud. Listen to this. This is what I'm working on at the moment. Time Rider. Time Rider. Time Rider. That sounds really good. But you haven't finished it yet. It sounds really good indeed. So that's a song called Time Rider. It's yeah. Oh, that band was really good actually. Yeah, very good. But you're right what you said though. It's 80s type soundtrack music. It's going way back to like Electric Dreams territory. Very, very impressive. Very impressive. But they don't say where they are though. They don't say where they're from. USA. I don't even say where they are. But very interesting that Michael. Really interesting indeed. Something I kind of really would think. They've actually set up Bandcamp. There's a Bandcamp thing, which I checked out Bandcamp actually the day when I was trying to release Jodie's album, and Bandcamp looks very interesting indeed. I could possibly be uploading her album to that, so people can buy it for purchasing it, and I make that money as well for myself, which is good. So that's cool. But yeah, I did make well recommended that. Well impressed. Very impressed indeed. I kind of think also that, like I say, this today I did a live stream on Facebook, and I was doing the preview tracks for the album. Which, if you're interested, tomorrow I'll just let you guys know tomorrow night, tomorrow afternoon, there'll be there's going to be a live stream on STN on my own Facebook page tomorrow of the album of Dead Inside, and everybody's going to be hearing it as well tomorrow. So, and we are recording vocals next week. I'm so glad. Only for one day. That's the only day I want to get it in. Tuesday would be good. Tuesday. So I promise you guys. And then hopefully, if anything goes well on the Tuesday, we'll get a Q&A session ready for you guys. But you guys will be hearing the preview tracks as from tomorrow. Be cool. So tune in to my Facebook page, Tez Super, and me tomorrow, and you can listen to the preview tracks. If you have already added me as a friend, please do. I'll be announcing the album mix tomorrow on ST Entertainment with the picture of Julie's album, which is the rough print. And yeah, it'll be good. Right, it's Jam Attack tonight. We're going to be here for a couple of hours tonight. We're here at 9 o'clock tonight because I saw a bit early on the stream because I thought I would just sort the dog out first, and she's okay. She's resting now. I'm going to try and hopefully when she's more lied out, put some of this. We'll put some of this powder on her, antibacterial powder. £5. Cost £5 for that. Hope we're going to sort her out later with her. Put some on a cotton bud and put some on a little paw. Hopefully it should be all right. The dog is from Peterborough. Is he? Oh, right. Who's English? Nice one. I have a bit of a thing about that, actually. Yeah. ST Entertainment. No signing, possibly. Yeah. Actually, just going on about Jodie's album. I spoke to an amazing bloke yesterday. There was a guy who's originally in a band working on. He was originally in a band, and he's goes on band together, and they're wanting the vocalist to come in and do some work. And Jodie's got an audition tomorrow with the band, so hopefully that goes great. And my friend Tyler, who I talked to last night, he's listened to some of the preview tracks. He fucking loves them. And I really want to work. I want to work with that guy. I really think I could work with that guy so well. Maybe some writing could be working with us anyway. But we talked crazy last night. We are talking crazy stuff last night on it, which is really, really cool. I'm just going to sort on my camera, guys, for 2 seconds. I've got the main page on with. So, by the way, guys, last week's stream on this stream on YouTube was really good. I might actually do this now. The general chat might just go on here, and I might use OBS for the main one we're going to do. Really, really amazing. Quality was great. You sort of camera out just a moment because I brought on autofocus again. I've got to find out where it is now. See, program files. No, it's not. It's Windows. It's LG. System 32. System 32. System 32. System 32. Oh yeah, I've got. Oh yes, I've got to update about Windows. By the way, Windows 10. This is interesting. Devin is sleeping so good. Let's see. LG. There we go. That's it. That's what I need. Let's add that to pinned taskbar. Start. No, it's not there. No. Oh, I'll tell you what. We'll pin a taskbar. That's what I need. You see, it's sort of camera. I don't need to tell the goddamn water, folks. In fact, I need to go to somewhere at the moment, guys. So keep your chats coming in. I'll be back in just a moment. being alone. Nothing's worse than being alone. That song has been in my head all day. Velvet, and it's a song called Nothing's Worse Than Being Alone. It's a fucking good song, actually. I'd love to cover that song, actually. I'd love to cover that song. To be or not to be in love with you is the question. I love that song. I actually have a Tom single of that, and I've written it to my computer. And I've got a massive folder of 80 songs in it, inside it, and it's got some brilliant stuff in it from unknown singers you've probably never heard of. But I just love that song. Nothing's worse than being alone. Yeah, good song. So it is 10 to 8. Friday, I would normally be out tonight at the Victory Club because there's no rock and roll night tonight on. But we're not going tonight because I feel like shit. I don't have enough money anyway tonight, guys. I'm a little bit. Anyway, but that's another story for another day. Do you know Zeno? They opened for Queen in '86 together with Status Quo at Newcastle Stadium. Sadly, Zeno Roth died on the 5th of February. Did he? Oh, I do know. Actually, yes, I do know about. Yes, Zeno was a amazing performer. They were a very, very good band, actually. Yeah, there was the support act for Queen, and yes, it was a very, very good. That was an amazing, amazing moment for Queen to play live at Newcastle. It's good. Yeah, I remember that actually. I actually remember when a time I think it was MTV had just started in the UK, and I think they reported about it and says Zeno opened this band with a great show and everything else. And it were really, really good, actually. Yeah, that's a shame about that. Rest in peace, mate. But Status Quo, another band which I really, I mean, they're no longer together now. Status Quo's finished now. There will never ever be another Status Quo ever in the world. I do like Status Quo's music, actually. I do love their best album they brought out was Pile Diver, which is phenomenal album they've made. I love their 70s stuff. 80s stuff is a bit meh, but their 70s stuff is amazing. That's when the fucking metal came in. They did some great stuff. They produced the first few albums, and then Pip Williams came in and did their best songs ever done, like Living on an Island, and I mean, Living on an Island's a classic song. I love Down Down, Caroline, About the Ship Caroline, and It's Only Rock and Roll. What else songs are there? Mystery Song. Mystery Song's fantastic. The single version of Mystery Song is fucking phenomenal. Do recommend that one, actually. And I love I just love their 70s stuff. I think the 70s was fantastic. Mystery Song's fucking amazing. I've got Mystery Song on 7-inch single. And the sound quality Mystery Song is so loud, it's so powerful and right in your face. They must have turned up the volume too much on that when it was pressed. But what a phenomenal song! I just love the metal part of it. It's just so good. But Mystery Song is so cool as well. Everybody keeps saying about what's this song called, and everybody was trying to figure out if it was called Treat Me Nice. I think it was originally called Treat Me Nice, but they changed it to Mystery Song because they were thinking, what's it called? This Treat Me Nice. It's like, because it goes da 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 da. Again, you're gonna treat me nice. And they did all their albums were done at LBC Studios, which was the most amazing studio that they ever produced all their albums in. I think the Blue albums were good as well. But their poppy era with songs like Ice in the Sun, I am away, I don't know where she comes. It's just so cheesy crap. I mean, it's just really, really cheesy. So I actually remember having a CD called Metal by Castle Music, and they had a track on there from them called Mean Girl. It wasn't even metal; it was just a heavy rock song. It goes Mean Girl, Mean Girl, and I thought, that's not fucking metal. It's what? But Their early career is pretty good. I like Peach the Mastic Man is great with those effects on it. I like the I think I like also like Ice in the Sun. I melt away. Just so poppy to crap. And yeah, I mean, I remember watching a documentary about the Rock Family Trees. I love watching those things again, and I love watching the about the Liverpool scene and the Mersey beat as well, and the Birmingham beat as well. And seriously, the Birmingham beat was phenomenal. Very interesting actually to watch about Roy Wood and his campy days of things. And it's cool. Zeno had a huge contract with EMI in the 80s. The debut album is very good. It didn't sell good, I hope, but 1993 was reproduced on CD in Japan and sold really, very good. Right, another one else to check out. I might have to be able to get a vinyl of that off the Root Tracker thing, which I haven't even downloaded any albums for a while. I need to get some more new music on. And in fact, Horror.com has been playing some amazing new stuff. That Kick and Valentina, I seriously will have to get that album, mate. It's brilliant. I love that song Eat and Run. It's so bloody awesome. And I told my dad actually the day about Lawman from Dirty Thrills. And I said to him, I need to put that song in your MP3 player. Listen to this guy. Sounds identical to Raw Plant. Phenomenal album. And I love that. I love Raven Eye one as well. I love all the front. As I said last week on the stream, if you watched it last week about Frontiers Records, it was brilliant. That person that was on last week who was talking about Frontiers Records, she was spot on last week with that thing. I love that Wet album. How many times I play that Wet album? I don't know. I love that song Urgent. I love Urgent. I love Watch the Fire and Urgent. And the new one that came out last night, they played it in the pub last night, actually, at Riley's, which was the Kings of Thunder Road. Phenomenal song, that. Really, really good. Also, I was this week, there's been a huge report about this Windows 10 update coming out from the spring update. And it's been a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. All it's done is it's basically just delayed everything for Windows 10. Now, the Windows 10 update comes out in 2 weeks' time. It was supposed to be released the week that it was meant to be coming out. Unfortunately, it's been delayed again and again and again and again. And I seriously think that either Microsoft's being a pain in the ass or either they can't be bothered to release the patch. I wish they would release the patch now. They need to release the patch now. It's got to be done. Because it needs to be sorted out. And as long as they get it sorted out, I'll be happy with it. But it's just going to be very, very difficult for this patch to get ever fixed out. So if you're waiting for the Windows 10 update patch, do not download it at all. It is going to pants. Kerry Holzman on his YouTube channel announced a few days ago, do not download this new one. It's not fixed yet. Once they fix all the bugs inside it and done all the shit inside it, they'll be fine to release it. But there's no release date being confirmed as yet. I'm still waiting for it. But we'll see. We'll see. Mikhail, Mr. Zwart. Mikhail, have you heard of a guy? Let me see. No, here's something actually. Here's about talking about music. Have you ever heard of a band called Kiss of the Gypsy? You'll probably say, yes, I have. Kiss of the Gypsy was a one-off band who didn't make a good career in singles. They had one album, one EP came out, 10 EP, with Whatever It Takes, Coming Back, Always in My Heart, and the best song I think has ever we never ever released on the CD, which they should have put on, was Light of Day. And if you've ever heard of that band, it's one of those gems you need in your collection. It is phenomenal. I mean, the album, it took me ages to get that album. It took me forever. had enhanced the sound on it, but the album is brilliant. It's actually this was a band that was supposed to be the next Cult of Personality type song. Which, don't get me wrong, I mean, Living Colour's brilliant. I suppose Cult of Personality is not a bad song. It's not a bad song. I mean, I kind of think it's great for what it was at the time. I mean, last week when we were talking about Thunder and those guys, I mean, I listened to Dirty Love, and the song on it. What was the song on the first album? That's When Love Walked In. That one. And I still had to listen to it 3 times, and I'm thinking, are these just trying to be a rip off Led Zeppelin? Or what are they doing? What are they doing on this album? I mean, Andy Taylor, the Newcastle, he produced the album, and I still can't get my head around it. Were they just trying to be a great band, or were they just trying to piss about? Or what were they doing? What was the idea with that band? Were they just trying to be a Led Zeppelin cover band or something? Or were they just going at the terms of, let's write some songs and let's get Andy Taylor in to produce it and see how it works out? And for me, I'm kind of thinking, right, well, okay. I mean, there was She's So Fine was the only track there's 2 tracks on the CD, right? There's Distant Thunder and the other one. And those 2 tracks were released in 1991. The album didn't come out in 1992 because they had to put those 2 tracks on to work it out. The cover version of "Give Me Some Lovin'" was pretty good. I mean, I like that. That was a good attempt to it. I don't think Steve Winwood would have liked it, but I mean, I'm very glad they did cover that version. But Danny Bowles is really a great singer. He's phenomenal. But I really like that song they brought out, that No One Gets Us Out Alive. What a bloody good song that is. And I think that's Thunder's best work of anything. It's a shame that they didn't get signed to Frontiers Records, which I wish they should have. But they were signed to EMI for over about 4 out of the first 3 albums. Left on Judgment Day, which I actually have to say that is actually one of their good albums, that because it's got a great song called "There Is Low Life in High Places," and I do remember the video for that actually, and that was awesome, really, really good. And Fight to Ice as well, and then but the one I really, really think they tried a little bit too much is with the Blue album, Behind Closed Doors. 3 songs I really liked on that album, kind of lost all the way through, but pretty good. But very Jimmy Page, very Jimmy Page on it, but very good. But that's a band I kind of would have to say maybe I have to listen to it 2 times or something, But Thunder is one of those bands where you kind of love it, hate it, or But Kiss of the Gypsy was a one-off band, and I loved that album, that first album, but the only album they brought out on Atlantic Records. And then they got dropped by Atlantic Records, and they were never heard of ever again. And there's a thing on the album, when you put the tracks into Winamp, it says, "We bet this album is fucking crap." And I was like, so they made an album, but it was not going to sell. But I quite like it, actually. I like bands that mystify me a little bit as well. There's a song on that album called "Take This Old Horse," very, very Def Leppard. But a band that kind of didn't make it. It's a shame. They released six singles. Didn't really think of it as well. Thunder was live very good. They're great. Thunder is brilliant live. I think they're great. I think what I'll have to do is I'm going to have to get their catalogue and I'm going to have to listen to them again and find out, is it going to move me a little bit? And maybe some ideas might come around for another album I'm going to produce, which I've actually produced the second album at the moment. And then I'm doing this. Then when these 2 projects are completed from Geordie's bit, we're going to have a break for a bit, and then I want to come back in September and have a bit of more music. And I think I'm going to be going in another world of metal and rock and AOR. I want to keep in that simple area for it. But their band Thunder is phenomenal live. But Thunder's great. I mean, don't get it wrong. I would have to get their albums again. I'll have to have a listen to it over the weekend and say, try getting the Thunder's albums, try the live stuff, try their things. I know they brought an acoustic album out before, and they brought a what was it called? There was a best of album with unreleased material. Actually, there was a song in there called, come on, what's called now? There's one song on that album. There's one song on one album that I really did like, actually, which is just an acoustic song, which was actually for Chris. Very sadly, he didn't get to hear it, but yeah. And Chris is doing okay. He's doing well. I'll probably be going to get to see him over the weekend if I can. I'm going to go. It's just that I want to go over tomorrow, but he's working. But he's got a new job now, and he's happy. He's good. But he's going to come out to Queensville. But we're going to see him. I'll go to see him soon anyway. I also had a message from Mark, which I will actually tell you guys in a minute. Giving the Game Away is a really strange Thunder album. Some songs with the Beatles vibe for. That's the one. That's the one. That's when it went really pants for them. That's the only album I think that went downhill for them. They just went in a bad territory for it. I think it's because the bass player left, and then Luke Morley was getting Danny into some of the territory of ballads. That's an album I really didn't like. It's bizarre for Thunder to go into that territory of writing songs that are kind of, let's write something in a feel of what we love to do. Right, let's keep with the genre of writing stuff in a great do. There's one song on that album actually that I had called Stand Up, and then Danny's trying to think he's the next Robert Plant. He's like, when you're ready, you take me by the postman. And he goes, stand up. He's trying to make sure he can hit the notes with that Robert Plant. It's just funny, but it's true. Stand up. But yeah, that's an album I kind of lost it with them anyway. I'm going to have to listen to them again. I'm going to have to get into them and find out if do I like them. But I'll have to start with the Terraplane album. The Terraplane album is supposed to be very phenomenal, actually. That album is. They also had River Dogs as well. River Dogs from Ireland with Vinny, somebody, what his name is, Campbell, Vivian Campbell. And he was originally in River Dogs before he even signed up to his Def Leppard, and he really his band River Dogs, they are very good. I love that Last in. I tell you what album I do like is Last in Line, the band Last in Line, and they brought a song out called the title song of it, Where I Climb a Mountain. Oh, phenomenal song. Very, very good, actually. It's good riffs on that song. Good album. Especially Dirty Frills. How the hell that guy can sing that Robert Plant is fucking unbelievable. So Danny Bowles is a Robert Plant. The lead singer from Dirty Thrills is Robert Plant. It's like, hello. It sounds like Communication Breakdown, but more slower. And it's like, he was like, hey, buddy, what's that much to him? It's just phenomenal. It's really good. It's got a lot of good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I absolutely love this new AOR stuff that's coming out from Frontiers. It's brilliant. I mean, I just hate the fact that, I was saying about it last week about songs and stuff with with that band that Brian was in. He said he said the songs are shit now. I don't think you should listen to them. And I listened to 3 of their songs last week, and I just couldn't understand it. One about the steam train. One about what was it? Yeah, it was one song called Steam, then one called House of Love. What the hell was that all about? Kind of, it was like a song that was kind of uplifting. It's like everybody in the House of Love, one love, one dog. I don't understand what the song was about. It was kind of how everybody in the House of Love. What were you trying to explain? You trying to mean the sex house or something? Well, the video didn't make any sense at all. So that was a bit bizarre. Yeah. So it was weird. What was the other one they brought out? Because they changed the names to E17 after that, and it was a song called Each Time. And the guitar on that, I'm sure that guitar is taken from Jimi Hendrix. I'm sure they nicked Jimi Hendrix riff off that, because I heard the guitar part on it, and I went, "That's Jimi Hendrix on there." And I checked it out, and it was sampled of Jimi Hendrix. So where the hell they got that from? That shouldn't be on there in the first place. But because it was started with a riff on it, was doom 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 doom, and that is a Jimi Hendrix riff. I know they nicked it off Jimi Hendrix. Very clever. Yeah. Well, going back to what people was last week, when someone was saying to me Beatles albums, and the Beatles albums, I said they're phenomenal. The only thing I was not happy with, the only Beatles song I was not happy with is Free as a Bird. I thought it was clever how they did it. I wish that song had been more Lennon-y. Maybe people are going to say, but Free as a Bird's a classic song. It's good. It's good, but I really think they actually, if you hear on the track, George Harrison, when he sings Whatever Happened to the Life We Once Knew, he actually cries in that song. He gets teary-eyed in the song because it's so emotional. And I want to hear it. I'm thinking, God, is he really crying that song? I think, yeah. And it must be an emotional time for them, because at the time it came out, Free as a Bird was the video was brilliant. I thought the video was fantastic. But Free as a Bird's the only song that I think kind of lacks a little bit Beatlesque moments in it. But you can't go wrong with the Beatles at all. The video was fantastic. Must have cost them a lot of money to do that video, though, to do the video for Free as a Bird. Because I just thought the video was perfect. I was like, oh, what a hell of a job. And they had the American director to come in and do it. What? He really, honestly, they must have cost them a lot of money to do that video. That wasn't cheap. And it was very good how it did it, though. And the anthology, and like somebody was telling me a couple of days ago, and they said to me, "Have you? Did you enjoy the anthology? I loved it. Why can't Queen do that? Why can't Queen bring the anthology out?" It makes sense to me. It would do. But yeah. But it seems, actually, for what it's worth, I mean, I have to say that I really think that Beatles songs are great. Oh, we'll go up there for a minute. Beatles songs are great, but it just seems that Beatles songs for me are really amazing. I think that's kind of where my inspiration came from, like writing songs for other people and, just giving them out there if I like it and stuff. I really enjoyed writing a lot. I do love writing a lot. That's why I was saying in previous live streams on Facebook, I was very frustrated. I was a very frustrated writer. I was a very frustrated person But now I got a lot of production side of it, and I know what I'm doing. So, but now things are working out very good indeed. My new book, guys. Good things are going to happen. This is my new slogan now. This is all it is. Basically, this is my new book now. This is my. You were thinking, Tez, what book? No, it's my book. No, I love that slogan though. I love that slogan so much. Good things are going to happen, and good things are happening every day for me. And this basically just all lyrics, and I've been writing lyrics for the album and everything else. I haven't actually. It's weird. I was in the library today. I took my Kindle in today, which I used. It's got some back there for this. Yeah, I took this Kindle in today because you're not allowed to use laptops in there. I took this in today, trying to get on the Wi-Fi in there. Joke. Wasn't that new problem? The key went out for some reason. It said, you can't sign into this service. There's Wi-Fi. You can use whatever bloody want. So yeah. Anyway, doesn't matter. This is General Chat tonight, guys. We're going to be here till 9 o'clock tonight. We're going to be on for about an hour and a half. Is what we've been on for. That's not very long, does it? An hour and a half we've been on for now. So we've got another half an hour before I leave you guys. We are going to have another general chat coming up next week. And if you guys are wondering where Queensville is going to happen, it's happening. It won't be happening next week because next week I have busyness happening. There's only one day will be free next week. Probably next Friday will be the next general chat we're going to have. We're back to Fridays now. Oh, no. Actually, I can't do next Friday. I can't do next Friday. Next Friday I'm working. So unfortunately, I can't. So it'll have to be on Saturday. So next Saturday will be the next general chat. The Queensville thing, I'm hoping to start that on Wednesday. Will be the next live stream for Wednesday. Depends if it depends what's happening next week. So but we'll keep you guys posted on that anyway. Because I've got some stuff to sort out tomorrow and everything else. So yeah, that's how things stand at the moment, which is. I can tell you other things happening outside of YouTube and Facebook. Myself, I am feeling great now. I really don't want to talk about personal things because things hurt me a bit. I don't want to explain. But a lot of there was so much stuff happened, and things that you don't talk about, you never speak about. That's what I'm going to say. Because if I talk about certain things, I will get upset and I will cry live on the stream, and I will not speak about them. And you will never know about them either. And we keep things just very on a personal level as well. So we do that. But it just certain things that happened to me for the last 2 weeks were up and down. But I got over it. And I pulled through it, and I was strong. And you know me, guys. I'm a strong person, and I love doing live streams for a living. I love doing live streams. I love working on music. Love production work. I had the confidence. I actually did have the confidence to come back and do production work again after I worked on these tracks. I feel changed now. Actually, I feel changed. I feel like I'm helping some people out. I'm talking to people now. I'm finally getting somewhere with them anyway. I mean, since I've been at Rock Renegade in the town centre, I really enjoy company. I love people's company. And some days you kind of go, maybe you just got to get out of the house a bit and go to the library and relax a bit as well. And I've actually got a timetable out for the library now. And in fact, I think it's opening tomorrow. Tomorrow 10 till... I can't really see. I put it up there for some reason. It's 10 till 4 tomorrow. 10 till 4. So, yeah, and then on Monday it's open. Tuesday it's open. Monday it's open from 9 till 5. So, yeah. So it's good. It's around my first drink. Would you believe? Yes, it's not alcohol, by the way. You drinking alcohol? Nope, I am drinking this apple and blackcurrant squash. I keep drinking this every day, and it's helped me lose weight actually, which is a phenomenal thing to do. So yeah, that was Kevin is absolutely knackered. She's tired. She hasn't actually been out on any walks for a couple of days. We're gonna keep her. We're gonna keep her paw safe free, so she doesn't get any infections on it. She used to keep jumping up and down on it a lot, but she needs to really think it. Yeah, I can't put that stuff on it yet at the moment because she's got a paw in a hand. So I'm gonna have to leave her for another. Leave her until she's ready. I had a great chat with someone yesterday, actually, Scott, who runs Rock Renegade, is starting his own Twitch TV channel, and he is going on. I think it's Monday. Is it Monday? He's going live. Monday, he's doing a live stream on Twitch, which I'm looking forward to. Which is going to help me. It's going to be great. And he's doing a gaming channel on Twitch TV. So when he gets that launched, it'll be great stuff indeed. Nothing good comes easy. Totally agree, mate. Nothing good comes easy. Sounds like a song. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, the song when I was thinking about last week, Jessica Soto, and the song "Don't Come Easy" and "Heaven Knows," and other songs he did. I wish Jessica Soto would do them again. I wish he would just do those songs again. There's a good song on the Damage Control album called Bonafide, which was written for Aerosmith, but was rejected. Gave it to Jessica Soto. As I said, here, mate, there's a song of it. Do it, record it. Yeah. And then he sat, and then he goes to, and he says, I know what we're going to record. Let's record a song called "You Can't Take Me Away From You" that I wrote, and they recorded it. Let's do it for Japan. Actually, Serafino actually it was Serafino's idea to do that, and he said, "Oh yeah, we'll release that one. We'll do it that way. We'll do it. We'll see how it progresses out." And I'm thinking, Jeff, I'm thinking, fantastic. I said, it's in Japan. We got released in Japan. We got released in America. Why? I was like, it's for them. Japan was it? Hey. I was like, right, okay. That's the only album that's actually released by Frontiers in Japan. It's released by King Music. I don't know what the hell happened there. Maybe they went wrong with a deal or something. I don't know. But yeah, you can't take me away from you. You take away the sun, the moon. This is my new pen, by the way. I got today. Bought this pen for 59 pence in the shop, and it's got a sticker on it. Obviously, we'll really take a sticker off. And I love this pen so much. It's cool. Gel pens are pretty good as well. I love gel pens. They last ages. But you've got to look after the gel pens very well because the tips on the pens normally thing it off them. But yeah. But I'm going to take this off. It's a barcode. Barcode, people. It's really bizarre. It's really bizarre. If I was to pay for Geordie's album, and she would have to have this on her, right? This would normally cost. This would be 59 pence for a barcode. But what I can't understand is if you're buying a barcode, you've got to pay £35 just for this. Just for this. What a joke. £35. And tax was going to cost £100. And that's like, what? So I decided not to do that. Yeah. So you think about it, right? This barcode, this book was actually £8. So that's a barcode they paid for £8. Originally, it would cost £35 per book. Yeah, it ain't easy. But obviously you have to do it for tax reasons. Obviously, you've got to have your barcode. You can get them done for free, but it's better if you really just do it. You pay for one. This is not easy. Probably the cheapest one to pay for is what they obviously say to it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Devon's all right. Devon is good. She's a good dog. She's been in the house since Wednesday when this happened, and so we have to make sure that our pets are safe and well and good, and, you know. But she is a smashing dog. She's a smashing dog. And now she's been seen now. She's been down. And she'll go back to sleep in a minute. I know she will. Yeah. So if I'm not gonna speak to anybody between now and that time, I'll just go off the stream. So we'll actually, it's just only 2 hours and we'll go for, isn't it? So we'll go for another 15 minutes. And if we don't have any more questions in, guys, I will cut the stream and I will go back to my studio and I will start working on tracks again, as I'm going to do tonight. Yeah, I was planning to do. It's really, really good as well. FM's new video, Black Magic, is cool. I don't see too often nowadays. Front is a great level, most videos are really poor. Right, here's the thing. Here's the thing about FM. That new video they brought out, I'm not going to say that that's not one of their best songs they ever released. It sounds identical to Big Brother, actually, for some reason. Call on Me is brilliant. FM's a fantastic band. Don't get me wrong. I've got every album of theirs. I love Heroes and Villains. Brilliant album. The new album is supposed to be fucking awesome. Life is a Highway, good song. Big Brother, fantastic song. Black Magic is identical to Big Brother. The videos actually, but the only thing about the videos is they make them silly. But the money for Frontiers doesn't. It costs them £600 or something. But that's why everybody keep wanting to do lyric videos, because of the costage of using thingies. I mean, we've got a planned video coming out for Jodie's album, My Best Days. I think we decided to actually put that out on YouTube, and we're going to release a video for it. Because we just love it. All of the guys, all the fans have all asked me, release My Best Days as a video. Please release it. But they see, the thing about it is, right, and this is the thing I learned, if you release something that's reached the public, there's a high demand risk for it to be a single. And I don't want to do that. Because if you release something that's a good song, My Best Days is a phenomenal song I've written. It's brilliant. Jodie's written all of it, and I wrote it as well. And when I played it to her at Live on live stream, she went ballistic for it. She went, "This is the single I want for it out." And I said, "Yeah, but listen, if you bring us something that's a good song, I mean, work of art, brought a song called the Great Fall. Fabulous. I don't want to go into a trap where I'm going to release a best song of the world and do that. There's 2 songs I'm actually going to be considering to release, actually. There's Driving Down the Road Again. We are thinking about actually putting on this album, actually, because we haven't had the finalization of the album yet. And maybe another way. I'll tell you what else actually is planned is The Way We Agreed. We've never done a video for that yet. We are thinking about doing a lyric video, like with a cartoon video for it, which may cost a bit, but I don't care. But I think you can do animation. I'm sure there's a way you can do animation. I'm not very good at animation or anything, but I'd love to do a lyric video on The Way We Agreed. I'd love to do a video of that. My Best Days, I'm really considering a yes or no, but it's down to me and Jodie. It's down to Jodie and down to me, and she's going to think, put that one out, but put that one out, put that one out. But which one do we do? Well, why should we release? Why do we have to? Why is My Best Days becoming a popular song when people are going to download it? They're going to listen to it all the time. And they're going to go, My best days are still ahead of me, falling down and falling free. And they're all going to be going like that. They're all going to go, oh, this song is so brilliant. And then the B-side will be, the second video release is probably the only bonus track that's only on the album, which is The Way We Agreed, which we're going to have to release anyway. But I mean, looking through the catalogue of songs which just written now for this first album, everywhere was going to be a video made, but we're not. But we feel that's not really. Maybe it's a bit too much, but we don't know. We don't know. These are things we have to work on next week, and she's coming up with next. She's hopefully, because I did say to her that if she wants to cover next week and do that, we'll come over the day and we'll just have a meal, and she can pay for the meal because I'm a little bit short for cash this week. next one I'll be all right though. We'll look at next one now. But that'd be cool. But yeah, but FM, good songwriters, good production, good songs, good album. First album's great. Second album was okay. Actually, they were a good band. But it just reminded me of Bad Company, to be honest. And I mean, that song, that Call on Me song, what the hell I did in that song. I'm sure that was written for Paul Carrack, that song. Because he sounds like Paul Carrack, the lead singer. But that A Call on Me song is brilliant. It's such a good song. Good song. Good band as well. And the live stuff is amazing. So that girl. They did a recording of, just for fun, of That Girl. And they really went to town on that one. They thought it was just going to be, well, it was a one-off thing. But when Serafino picked it up, he said, I've got an idea. Why didn't you just go and record your first album for a 30th anniversary? And they said, yeah, why not? So they went in the studio, they produced themselves. Tell you what, they're freaking good producers, them guys. Really good. Look, I would love to work with them guys. That would be so cool. But it's money. But Steve Overland, who is the lead singer for that group, he's fucking unbelievable. Yes, he reminds me of John Miles. And music was my first love. And I actually love John Miles a lot. I love this music. I love that song, yeah. Call me a rebel. That dirty guitar thing and the strings. Phenomenal. Yeah, John Miles is a great singer. Used to tour with Tina Turner. And Tina Turner was a great singer. She's retired now from the scene. Her last album she brought out, what was that last album she brought out? 24/7? That was a flop. That was not a good album to do, actually, for it. I didn't mind that song that Holy Night wrote, which was The Heartache Is Over, which was the rock version of it. They just did not, I don't know why they had to redo that for the commercial market. They had to remix it. Don't do that. Do not do that. Do it as a normal version. The video was good, but you don't overlap it with a remix. Please don't do that. It's too much. That's what really annoys me is remixes. I hate remixes on songs. They have to put like dance songs on the top of it and just overlay it with Tina's voice and then just put a dance track over it. It doesn't work. Commercial stuff doesn't work at all. It's really bad. It's terrible. That's what ruins that's what I was saying about last week about the UK music scene when it's just in a mess anyway. I mean, today I was speaking with someone on the bus actually today, and someone was saying to me, I asked her about her daughter, and she's got a deal now with Sony Music in America by Chuck D, who's now the proprietary owner of, well, he's now the secondary owner of Sony Music. The Sony Music's now going into a category of rap. What the fuck? So Sony Music in America can just suck their ass. But now she said she's getting a deal in America. She was recording an album in America, and now she's making a video in America, and the video will be pants. But she really lives around the corner from where I live anyway. But she really, 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 really didn't. I thought she was going to go back into rock and roll, and she said no. She's gone into rap mode. I'm like, what? So yeah, it'll be a disaster for her. So that's a bit naff, isn't it? But that's what I mean about money and videos. I think I thought to do that. $4 million. pay in to make a video. Get lost. It's a joke. UK music scene is just terrible. You know, I said today, when Cal's got his money, he's got all these finances, and said, "I'm rich. I know who's going to win." So I hate the X Factor. I hate that fucking show. I hate it too. I hate it to a level where it just sucks ass. And apparently there was one thing that did struck me today about one thing, and that was about a singer I've never heard of, Oliver Murray. Oliver Murray. That's his real name. Oliver Murray. Never heard of the guy. Sounds like a shit. Can't even sing. The first FM, I thought it was Paul Rodgers singing on Eurosport. They used some songs from the Taking It to the Streets album, Land Speed Record footage. All right. Now I think the sound sounds a lot like Gaines. Like Gaines. FM's music is brilliant. It's weird because when I heard Big Brother by that band, I thought it was Paul Rodgers. I went, "Is that Paul Rodgers on that song?" Is that? No way. I said, "They've written that for Paul Rodgers, haven't they?" Paul Rodgers sings that fucking song. Oh my god. Oh god, it'd be great. It'd be good. The thing about Paul Rodgers is, and the thing about the Queen of Paul Rodgers thing, I really didn't like it at all. I mean, I said it on previous videos, if you follow my channel for a while, I really don't like Queen of Paul Rodgers at all. Paul Rodgers is wasn't right for the band. I just feel like we were really, really buying a product that kind of went, what is this crap? Why does it sound like a Bad Company reunion when it's not? It's just all right now. Why? Why can't you just get Bad Company back together and go, let's go on tour with FM, and let's just, even it'd be great if Paul Rodgers turned up at an FM gig with Steve Oderland. Whew. And if they did that song, Can't Get Enough, oh my god, that would be a dream come true. I think Steve Oderland and the other guy, I seriously think those two guys would be phenomenal on stage. It would be really good to see that. And from my own point of view, I also think that from a factory point of view, yeah, maybe if you think about it, it could be possible that it may work. But as for things in general, yeah, could do. Yeah. So you never know. Yeah. Just trying to put a cotton bud on Devon's paw. Unfortunately, she's still got a paw thingy on it. We're gonna have to wait a bit longer for it. Yeah, keep it there anyway until she's ready. Just cool. Anyway, so let me talk about let's talk about something else that happened this week. I was not expecting to talk about this. I'll have to say something because this has just been a week of, well, it started on, when did he ring me? It started on, I've got to get my messages up here. Something happened this week to one of our subscribers. And I will tell you in a minute why this is important. And I'm going to have to say something about it, but he's not here, I'm afraid, so I'll have to say something about it. But if you are watching, mate, I'm going to have to say, because this thing was just really getting on me, the top of it. So anyway, but if you all know Mark Bryden, who was a long-term Queen fan of this channel. I've got some news to tell you guys, which I really want to say, and I think that it's I need to say it. So if you're watching, Mark, I just hope that everything's all right, mate, and I hope to God you got back what you wanted. And I'll tell you guys in a minute if I can find my goddamn messenger. Where's the messenger from this week? Keep chats coming in, guys. I'm going to stay on here for another hour if you want, guys. Keep chats coming in. This started on. Let me just have a look here, because you guys are probably going to be shocked what you're going to hear in a minute, and I'll tell you in a second. I have no idea where he is. Oh, where the hell is he? No, it's just because my messages crashed on me for some reason. Here we go. So he hasn't actually posted anything about it, but I'm going to have to say something about it anyway. Something happened to Mark on Wednesday, and he rang me at 11:30 in the night, and I was very, 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 very I was pretty shocked about what's been going on. And he restart my phone. What happened was I was in bed at the time, and my phone had messed up anyway. And I said to him, unfortunately, I can't accept your messages at the moment, mate. And he was in a relationship with somebody for the past month, and it's been going really well. Now, what I can't believe what happened. He said to me, his Queen collection. If you remember the Queen collection he had in London, apparently the person who he was dating, all his Queen collection was thrown in the garden. I'm talking about the vinyls, the CDs, the singles, the DVDs. I'm talking about everything. And I was so upset about it. And the guys, you're going to have to comment on this as well. But when they say, well, what happened? Well, apparently his ex he was with, he said, guess what's happened to me? And I said, what? I said, all my vinyl and clothes are being put in her garden and she's leaving them out overnight in the rain. And they're all going to be destroyed. And I wish to God I had answered my phone actually at night, but I was asleep. But I absolutely can't believe somebody was the stupidest idea to throw his stuff outside the girl's house. That was a collection worth over nearly £3,000. I'm talking about bootlegs. I'm talking about all the stuff we filmed in London. Everything was thrown out in the garden, and I can't believe that happened to him on Thursday or Wednesday. It was. I was really annoyed, and I said to him, "Well, here's what the conversation started with. All my vinyls have been put in the garden." And I said, "What the fuck?" He says, "I asked her for one day to hold them. She is being a 24-carat bitch. She's being so fucking childish." And I said, so how comes that? I said, so how comes that she isn't being reliable, and when you're moving to the northeast, which he is planning to do. And the conversation apparently goes as, she's even worse than my other ex. And I said, she could have been more sensible to leave your stuff in the house, not to take people's property to a garden and leave it. And I said, she just couldn't give a shit. And I said, well, you better get it back because those things are precious. And as far as I understand, I don't know where Mark is at this very moment. So, Mark, if you're watching, mate, please get in touch because we'll have to have a follow-up on this anyway. I just can't believe that somebody of the nature decided to get rid of all his Queen stuff and threw it in the garden. that's just one of the worst things I've ever heard from one of my best subscribers. First of all, it's his property. Secondly, you should give it back to him, because that was all his memories from many years ago. CDs, tapes, I'm talking about cassettes, tapes, CDs, videos, DVDs, everything, all thrown in the garden. And I'm just mortified at what happens. And I'm really, really so pissed, because if I had answered the phone call, I should have recorded it. But luckily, I couldn't. And I said to him, messenger was messed up. My phone was not working properly, and it wasn't really. But if Mark is watching this back on this live stream, let me know how it's gone. And I hope to God you got your stuff back, mate. I hope you did, because I can't believe that happened. Why would somebody throw stuff in a garden of Queen's memorabilia and not even have the courage to keep it in the house for another day? When he said, I'm going to sort everything out in the next day. And then she says, no, we're not going to do that now. We just want everything in the garden. If anything in this room had gone in the garden, I would be furious. If anything in here went, I would go crazy. If my Freddie Mercury box set went in the garden, I would go berserk. If let's see, if my vinyls went in the garden, I would go furious about it. So I don't know why people do that for. Is that just to get revenge back or something for what people do? It's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And it really, really annoys me, the fact that I'm thinking she's either not being very cooperative to do that, or either you're thinking she really should have just rang him, or he should have rang her and say, hang on a minute, do not throw anything out. I'm coming back to come and get my gear back. And what does she do? Throw it in the garden and say, you're not going to get it back. That is just completely and utterly ridiculous. So I haven't heard from him since that conversation ended, and I am not sure what's going on. I do have his number, but I don't think I should ring him, because I don't want to ring people, but I really don't like ringing them at a certain time. But actually, speaking of which, I think I will ring him actually, and we'll see if he's there. So I think we'll do a live stream of this. We'll actually put him on speakerphone, and we'll let you guys hear him. I hope to God this is not going to cost me a lot of money. So we're going to ring Mark live now, and we're going to find out what's going on. Hope he answers his phone. There's no answer from him. No answer. Oh, well, it was, man. No. Okay. I really need to find out what happened to this Queen stuff. I just hope to God that he's all right. I hope he is. He'll probably ring back. He might ring back in a few minutes or so. But I don't know what you guys want to talk about that or not. If you would love to know what's going on, Mark Bryden, who is a good mate of mine, he unfortunately, all his Queen stuff got thrown in the garden. And I don't know if it was retrieved back. I don't know if it was salvaged, and I have no idea where the guy is. So if you're watching, Mark, please get in touch. If he does ring, we will go back on live stream, and we will actually talk to him live on here. But if you've got a certain item that you thought your ex had done, oh my God, well, you would go crazy, wouldn't you? You would go crazy. So I'm actually going to see this on Instagram. I'm going to give an Instagram message anyway from it. Anyway, welcome to Queensville, guys. If you have just tuned in and you're wondering what's going on, I'm going to general chat tonight. I just brought something up that one of our subscribers, unfortunately, something happened to him just a couple of days ago, and I didn't really want to say anything, but I'm just hoping that I just wanted to say it because he's a good friend, and I'm just hoping that he got his stuff back. I'm going to. I might maybe work actually. Maybe he's work tonight or not. I'm not sure, but I'm just trying to get on to WhatsApp. That's what I want. My phone, by the way, my phone was upgraded just a couple of days ago, and literally this thing has been working amazing. Some functions though don't work on this. But anyway, so just wait till Instagram opens. I haven't used Instagram for ages. So yeah. And even also what happened was if you heard about a couple of months ago on Skype, we used to do Skype calls a lot, and obviously this kind of was really bad. This is not good for a Queen collector who holds possessions that it's ridiculous. And WhatsApp's not working on here either. Oh, great. Oh, it is now. You've not set your profile. I don't want my profile set. Just get on the fucking thing. Oh, we'll leave it for now anyway. But what we'll try and do is we'll try and get in touch with Mark, and we'll see if we can get an update of what's been going on. But I only heard about this on Wednesday, and I was really upset about it. I was going to ring them back actually, but unfortunately I couldn't. So yeah. I'm just going to see if he's on. No, he's not actually on WhatsApp. He's actually off WhatsApp. That's 12th of March. So I don't know. I was really worried about him actually. So so Mark, if you're watching the stream, mate, I just hope everything is okay, and I hope you got your stuff back, and hope that's done. I had to say that because it was just something that I kept in. It just happened on Wednesday, and literally, it's not the best thing to talk about. But it's but if you've got a Queen collection, do not do what people do. Don't let other people throw it in the trash. That's ridiculous. They're memories to keep. They're treasured memories to have. And treasured things to keep for it. It's just that read for it. You should take revenge on her. She doesn't give a to be honest, he's tried to, but nothing resolved it from anything else. But it just yeah. And that's what happened. That's what happened to Mark. And he probably watches back anyway tonight. You'll probably say, "Oh, you mentioned me, mate. Oh my God." I said, "Why?" I said, "We need to be heard, mate." Instead, we're going to be here for another hour. So if you guys want to talk to me more, please get in touch. Just general chat tonight, obviously. I'm just going to try and do something. Devin, if she will let me do it. Maybe. There we are. All I need to do. All I need to do is put a little part in. So we'll see how that works out anyway. Hopefully, it should be fine on it as well. I'm not taking drugs or anything. It's just this powder is really strong. So it's just powder. So she has some now on her paw. Hopefully, it should die the pain off a little bit better as well from it. So it should be good. This is General Chat Tonight live here on Queensville. If you just tuned in, thanks for tuning, sticking around. It's been on video stream for 2.5 hours now. We're going to go on for another hour at least. So if you guys want anything to talk about, please let me know. If you want to talk about what's been going on with Mark and stuff, I don't mind. But it's just one of those things where Queen collections can just be get rid of. That's not good, is it? No. We've been talking about the Beatles, we've talked about Queen, talking about albums this week. I haven't got any new albums this week, and I need to start doing downloads. I didn't even get the newest album either. May as well be doing other stuff on that time. But I might do some downloads tomorrow for the albums. But I do know, though, I'll continue one thing, though, that Mark was going to do. He's moving up to the northeast. Well, he's trying to move back to the northeast, to Newcastle, where it's closer for me and him to actually meet up, and we can actually just talk about it anyway. And we'll see how it goes anyway, and I'll let you know, guys, of the situation of it. I hope the guy did get his Queen stuff back, because that's a lifetime of stuff that's never been thinking on it. So we'll see. We'll see. 2 days I hasn't run me though for a while, which is bizarre. So we'll see. Anyway, we'll keep you guys posted on that. We'll let you know, and we'll see if any of the Queen stuff did actually survive. Hope it did. Yeah. Well, even if you bought something expensive, God blimey, look at that. That'll be going, what the hell have you done? And that's kind of, yeah. I do have that comment. She does take revenge. He should take revenge on her. Well, he tried to, but she's just being very awkward. You never know. And I've been in situations with some of our subscribers on here, and really, there was a point where one of our subscribers who still is subscribed to this channel, we did a lot of his video collection, and we filmed it over at Holland. We did like a Skype call in Holland, and I really got on very well with him. And then I was told from a certain person who I don't speak to anymore, and this wasn't coming from Leander or David. This came from another guy called Bach, from Germany, which I understand that he does watch Queensville. And if you are watching, mate, I don't give a shit. I'm going to say it anyway, because this is something else that happened 2 years ago. When we started doing the Skype calls, we did a great Skype call with everybody coming on, and it was good and it was great and everything. I subscribed. I was on the Queen's Zone page, and I was posting about the live stream I was going to do with the videos and things. And we had a great time doing it. It was really good. But about a couple of days later, or about a week later, I was on Skype again, and I spoke to Mike, who apparently was the Beatles and Queen fan, and I spoke to him a couple of days on Skype for like 15 minutes, and I was told from him that I wasn't allowed to come back onto, or something happened. I wasn't invited to come back onto Skype and talk about Queen, because apparently people don't understand me. Foreign countries don't understand me. I don't understand what's going on. And I'm thinking there's a cover-up happening on here, which luckily I found out from Mark, told me this, and he said, they don't want you back on Skype. You're not invited to any of our chats. And I went, all right. But he said, and this is not coming from me, it's coming from him. And I was worried at first about it, and I was thinking, and I had a right argument with him, and I shouted on Skype, and I said, why is it that I'm not part of this group anymore? Why is it you guys are not really taking on board what's going on? And I just said, and I went off it. I just went off at that time, and I said, "So so I said, you've got the audacity to say that because I run to Queensville and because I just do a channel which is dedicated to Queen fans and I do these videos, you've got the audacity to say that you really think you don't understand what I'm saying." And that was it. And he called off the call, and I said, "I don't understand you, mate." And this wasn't coming from him. This came from me. I don't understand who this guy is. Who is this guy? I don't know him. He's a student, I know that. He lives in Germany. Fine. Germany is a great place to live. But I don't understand, what does he do? And something else happened as well. He was meant to go down to London to see Mark and visit Mark for a couple of days. And apparently, it turned out it was all a false thing. He never, ever, ever went to London. He never went to see Mark. It was a cover-up. Something was going on with that guy. I don't know whether that guy was really getting really impatient with people, or either he was just taking the piss out of people, or either he was trying to make things right. As far as I understand, Mike, if you're watching this, mate, I don't know you at all. I don't even want to know you anymore. Because I think you really did piss me off big time, mate. And you never ever do that with people. You respect people for what you do. You respect people a lot for what you do on Queensland. You do a lot of work. I put so much hard work into doing live streams. I do so much hard work promoting this channel. I do production work. I'm now a producer. I've got my own company now. And you had the audacity to say that you are friends with Mark and you went to London. You never ever planned it. You never went to London, did you? You didn't. Because I don't think you ever did. You screwed up Mark. You screwed up me. I think you just, mate. I think you're a mate who's kind of just not with it, mate. So I think this is not going anywhere. This isn't to do with Mikkel. This is to do with another Michael who I know, and I really wasn't. I didn't understand at all. And apparently he follows me on YouTube, and he likes my streams, and fuck you, mate. I don't give a shit. So that's how things were kind of a bit wary for me for 2 years when I was really pissed off. And that's why I left Skype. And I hate Skype calls. I'm not on Skype anymore. I only use Skype if it's general chat, but nothing of the ordinary, which is kind of enough for it. So I will respect my subscribers to a point. I love them so much. And from now on, from this year, from 2 years forward now, I've had so many amazing subscribers on here, from Mikkel, who's been the longest subscriber on this channel, to new subscribers. Gaming Head joined us, Diana Wolfpath who joined us, that girl who joined us last week, QueenFan12. I respect everybody on this channel so much that you guys are amazing. And keep up the good work, guys, and really do understand Queensville is here for everybody to love and enjoy, and love the content. I love the videos I'm producing in a minute. Angry Penguin's getting relaunched again. And positive things for me is I never get upset about anything. All right, a couple of things I do get upset about. I mean, comments that are on videos, but that's like, we'll just deal with it. But dislikes, I'm getting sick of all this stuff. I'm not bothered. It's either you love it or hate it. Just get over it, for God's sake. You're all human. We're all bloody happy and everything. For fuck's sake, stop fucking moaning. It's a bloody channel. Anyway, off that subject. I know, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so romantic tonight. Anyway, we're going to be here for I'm so tired. We're going to be here for another half an hour, and then we're going to call it a night. So it's just been pretty long tonight. So thanks for sticking around. But yeah, them things kind of getting me a little bit. But yeah, anyway, some stuff about, you know. But yeah, like I said before, just some general just really gets to me anyway. But I just thought I'd share that with you guys with Mark and his Queen collection. I just hope he's all right. I just hope he's okay. As I said, mate, if you are watching, mate, please get in touch soon. Like for Mike Road, find out what's going on. Yeah, he probably is at work tonight. Actually, I think he is at work. Actually. Oh, I rang him at work. Oh crap! We're live stream. I would have actually told myself. I would have told him. I would have told him to say, "Oh, we're on live stream on Queensville. I'd like to know about what happened on the." He's going to try and hopefully come up anyway to the northeast. As I said before, he's trying to get the northeast if he can. And once that's all sorted out, we'll be back on track. Yeah, because I'll be very happy to see him. I haven't seen him for over a year now. It's been a long, long time. I mean, I only saw him last year. I went for the audition for the band. I actually had an audition last year for his band, which was a Killer Queen tribute band, and I was the lead singer for it. And I tell you what, I've actually still got the recordings from the rehearsal I did, and they are sounding great. I wish we had recorded it better though, but it was really, really good how we did it. So, but there's no plans to actually upload it onto YouTube or anything. It's a little bit naff, the recordings, a little bit like crappy and everything else. My singing was good though, but my voice was really good. But we were talking about actually getting a Queen band together actually in the Northeast, and we're going to try and reach out to James Rundle, who's doing. If you've ever watched his videos on YouTube, they are phenomenal. I mean, he's absolutely fantastic. He's really good. Hey, whatever's here. Oh, hello, my friend. Oh, this is the guy who was on last week. Hello, my friend. Hope you're okay, mate. Hope everything's okay, mate. Good to see you. If you have yes, I do remember. You remember you from last Saturday. Great conversation, mate. Last week. Keep it going. Stay on here for about another hour or so. But yes, I do remember you, mate. You were here last week and you told me about bands and music and stuff. Oh my God, yes, he's here. So yes, nice to see you, mate. Anyway, stick around. If you missed any of the conversations, we went back to just about 10 minutes previously back. Something happened to one of our subscribers this week, and just watch it back for a few minutes and come back to me for a while. See what's going on anyway with this. How is you anyway? How's everybody tonight? And Michaela's been here all night actually. We're 4 subscribers anyway. So talk to me, guys. If you want to talk about anything, we want to talk about Queen, new products coming out by Queen, anything you want to know. I have my book today. I've got my new book today. This is my new slogan. Good things are going to happen. And good things are going to happen. They're going to happen. No, I haven't been snorting stuff, by the way. This is just a bit of... Anyway, but yes, good things are going to happen, and good things are happening next week. I can't wait for next week. I can't wait. So cool. Did anybody see the new Wet song called Kings of Thunder Road last night? It was loaded onto YouTube yesterday. Fringes Records got some amazing views for that song. That sounds great, actually. Why could they not release Watch the Fire Burn instead? But anyway, yeah, the new song by Wet is amazing. The video was great. They played it at the pub last night. The new Wet song, and it was really good, really good. It got really good attention. That them songs. How could have been so blind? And Wet songs are great. It's cool. We're talking about tonight. Actually, we've been talking about Paul Rodgers. We're talking about FM's new album coming out. We also talked about quite a lot of stuff tonight actually. Oh yes, talked about if anybody heard the live version of It's a Hard Life from Wembley '84. I never heard that one. Talked about the Brock, very interesting guy he is. John Parr, Dukes of the Orient album, which I have heard, and some people talked about the 2 books there, the 2 Queen books there, we were talking about before, and everything else. So it's cool. Yeah, check out the new Wet song, Kings of Thunder Road. Good song indeed, and it sounds very phenomenal. So check it out. Also, check out the new one from Issa, the new song, Run with the Pack. It's a great song, actually, very good song indeed. Check it out. So if you guys have not got any more questions for me, we will be here for another half an hour. I know this used to be pretty long tonight, but anyway. You guys want to ask me about the album coming out? Jodie's album? Feel free. You guys want to know about the release date or anything, or Discogs? if you've not tuned in for a long time, I will update you on the Discogs situation. Discogs has been sorted now. I have to speak to the staff of Discogs. They have kept my posting on there, but I am allowed to sell the album again. We haven't got the tracks finished yet. The tracks are in progress. Second album has already started, and 2 albums we're going to release this year, which is phenomenal. We're actually hopefully going to try and record the vocals in one day. It's all I need to do is record one vocals in one day for both albums, and then that's it. And then we'll keep everything under wraps until it's ready to come out. But the first album comes out in the 11th of May. Second album comes out September. We were supposed to schedule to release it in August, but it's a little bit too short notice. So September will be the release date for that one, which we had a meeting. I had a great meeting with someone actually on Thursday, and it was phenomenal. He was telling me all about shipping the album out, when he's shipping it to. We are still considering putting this album out for Frontiers in Italy. So Italy will be the next one we're going to try and sort out for that. Hopefully, if it's going to work out for the next couple of days, we will try and get in touch with... actually, I'll tell you who we are getting in touch with. If you guys want to know from this, we are shipping this album to... I have got contact information here. This album will be shipped to Serafino at Frontiers Records, Aaron Martinson at Blow Productions, yes, Daniel Flore, Angelica Ryan, Issa, and Jessica Soto. We are sending a copy to Jessica Soto. He doesn't know yet, but Jessica Soto does watch Queensville. But we are going to send it to his production company, Soto Productions, and I'd love to hear his feedback about it as well. And I'm going to put everything in the letter, and I'm going to put a little signed thing from Jodie as well, and blah blah blah. And it's good. And I had an amazing meeting on Tuesday. I had a phenomenal meeting. My meeting was great. I mean, this is all the notes I've had from the meeting anyway. And this was just the guy who I talked to is a good friend of mine. I've known from London for many years, and he came forward on Tuesday. I was at the library. Was it Tuesday? I was at the library Tuesday. 24th, Tuesday it was. I had an amazing meeting. I had a good creative meeting with someone, and he just said, he gave me some pointers to say. He said about, are you paying royalties to it or anything? And I said, no. But we just really had an amazing meeting. Today was good as well. I actually went to see it today, and it was a fantastic meeting we had. We had a great time today. Very good indeed. Oh yeah. Oh, here another thing happened as well. I had a pint of Abbott Sale today. It went all over my jeans, and I'm still wearing the same jeans, but I'm not wearing the t-shirt. And this is not a Doom t-shirt. People are going to think, does that say Doom on there? It doesn't say Doom. You may think it says Doom. No, this is not nothing to do with the Doom. It's just a basic t-shirt with nothing on it. It's just got things on it. See, it's a skull. It's a skull with a hair on it. So is it nice to Doom? You play Doom? I used to like Doom, but I kind of got bored with it really. But I mean, I like the game. I like games like Might and Magic, and I like. Actually, there's a game I'm getting into at the moment. There's a game called. There's a game out at the moment that's called I can't remember what the guy said yesterday. Something Souls 2. Not Dark Souls, it's something else. Darling Souls or something. But anyway, but one game he was telling me about it, and he said this was phenomenal. This game, I says I bet it is as well, and he really did mean what he said. And my friend Scott he's starting a Twitch TV channel, and next week Monday he's starting the stream next week. So I think he said Sunday Monday he's going to stream, but he's going to let me know, and I'm going to definitely watch him live, and it'll be so good. And he can play his metal music till he dies. It'll be so cool. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh, one question I did get off, someone said, do you still watch Girls Play videos? I kind of don't now. Girls Play has changed a lot in the last couple of months. Now they've got now that some people have left the channel, Girls Play may be coming to an end. I don't know. I heard rumors apparently that Girls Play was having a break. Girls Play was under a lot of problems. Been a lot of drama happening over there. There's been a lot of shit going on. And people have left. And Andrea's left now. Mariah's left now. Renee. What's her name? Yeah, Renee left. Kenzie's left. She's gone. Kenzie's left now. And the only surviving member of that is what's her name? The one who runs it originally, it wasn't Ken's. Ken's didn't run the channel. It was Sydney. And Sydney's still there. She's still there. She's actually manager now of that thing. And they all signed a contract with them. And unfortunately, one girl who apparently went live on stream, Andrea, she obviously said that apparently the contract stated that we were all to stay there and we were all to remain friends and everything. And I went, okay. I couldn't understand. I totally still to this day I don't know what's going on the live streams. I'm not sure what's going on anyway. But all I do know is after the outcome came out, they all made a decision, did a video and said, everybody was kind of really upset because they all said, we're getting really hurt from people. This is a community. We're trying to keep them building up and everything else. And the Wikipedia page that started up no longer going anymore. It's actually dead. And it was really a bad time for Girls Play to go through. So I don't watch Girls Play anymore. There's a lot of changes happening on that channel. I really liked it in the early years of their careers, but now the new girls that have come in now, they haven't got the same sort of funniness to what Andrea had. I mean, Drea was brilliant. I mean, she was still the best one ever out of that group. She could laugh with us so much. Her videos were brilliant. She had, I think she probably has got the best ever scream in her life, and now I only watched it for that. But I know I don't watch any Girls Play videos anymore. I kind of lost interest with them now, really. But I still subscribe to them. The other channels I do watch are My Virgin Kitchen. I love that guy, Barry Lewis. I would love to do something with him. There's another channel I watch called Databits, Techmoan, Kerry Holzman with his Windows 10 builds, which are phenomenal. The new ones I've seen are brilliant. I didn't really want to see the builds because I already know how to build a computer and I know how to do it anyway. But some videos I saw phenomenal. So Kerry Holzman, definitely. Frontiers Records, I'm subscribed with. I'm a YouTube partner. Apparently, I'm now a YouTube partner with Queen Online. How did that happen? I have no idea. And my AdSense have been playing up for a couple of days, trying to figure out how to get rid of that stupid block thing saying your ratings are affected by that. And apparently you have to go Blogger and do something on Blogger or something like that. I was like, I'm about to think of Blogger. I was like, what? So anyway, unfortunately, that was a nightmare to sort out. I've got the Barry's channel. I love the Barry's channel a lot. I love watching those House Party a lot. Classic, that's brilliant. Andy Perman's allowed to actually upload that back on now. Fabulous channel. I like watching that Victoria Lucas 82 with the parodies of Bugger Nation Street. Please do a video of on the buses. We definitely need on the buses next. That would be fucking hilarious. That would be so cool with some swearing in it and some things and stuff. But my dad loves Bugger Nation Street. I did a DVD of Bugger Nation Street for my dad, and my dad laughed his pants off to it. It was funny as hell. If you like Coronation Street, check out Bugger Nation Street. It is fucking funny. You can have a good laugh with it all night. You can just put on a DVD, pour it on, and laugh your head off to it. It is so brilliant. I wish that guy would do some more of them videos. Actually, it'd be good. So, Vic Lucas, if you're watching, mate, need some more of them videos, mate. Love it. Parody versions of Top of the Pops, you should see. Phenomenal guy. Phenomenal. You really need to see his work. Victoria Lucas 82, brilliant. Other channels I like. One channel that I do miss is a singer called Chantal Redman. She disappeared. She's not been on Facebook for over 3 years. She's not been on a YouTube channel for over 4 years. And she's been very quiet. Where's she gone now? Disappeared. I think she had to go back to college. She was doing some college work or something, but she said, "I don't have any time to sing now. But I wish I had a career." Unfortunately, she hasn't got a career anymore. But they never know. She stands up with ST Entertainment. Seems to change. There's DVDM. If you have followed me for a long time, DVDM is no longer coming back to YouTube. The channel's still there. Channel's not active anymore. But now, but I do keep in touch with DVDM. I do. She's still going well. Nice person she is. She's nice. Sent a lot of stuff to her house anyway. But DVDM, I do miss her. We all missed DVDM. But she said to me she would come back and do a video one of these days to reveal her identity. I knew who she was and everything else. But it never happened. But because she did a little video to say, "Here I am, this is me, DVDM." DVDM was brilliant. Other channels I like. What was that other channel I used to love? I used to love York. One channel I used to love was York Gibbs. He was funny as hell. The only bad thing I don't like at the minute is DVR. I can't stand it. DVR's okay, but the scamming thing's going way too stupid. I respect what he does. I respect him a lot. What he does with scammers and stopping all these scams happening around the Northeast and everything, and all over the globe. But I really, 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 really wish he would. I really wish that he would just identify himself and come on camera and say, "This is me." And I respect the guy so much, but I lost interest a lot. Just repeat. Well, it was just phone the same numbers every bloody day. And I was thinking, yeah, well, scam this one. And I'm thinking, well, it's the same bloody call center all the time. He's ringing. Just thinking, yeah, we'll try something else. Same call centers as always. But DVR does a good. But DVR is a great guy. I only got to know him from when I was on using Discord, and unfortunately, I posted some numbers to him, and I thought, bring these numbers and see what you think. After that, I was off forever. I think I'm not going to bother with it anymore. But I got bored with it. I also like to do. When I'm doing my music production work, when I go in to edit videos for YouTube, like the one I'm doing at the minute, which is the Muddy Cubs one. I love to edit a lot on videos. I know I always say it was tiring for me to do, but if I do live streams, it's okay. But if I'm doing vinyl collections, live streams, they're all right. But doing videos, you have to edit a lot. It can be a little bit tiring, but for me, I love doing it. I'm actually getting back into the role of that now. I'm not overworking myself as I used to. I used to produce a load of content on this channel, and some views loved it. Some views didn't like what I did. As they'll keep saying to me, "Angry Penguin, what's all that about?" And I'm accident prone. That's the best video I ever filmed, was the Gary Taylor one. That was the favorite video I ever had. And if you're asking me, is there any worst videos you've ever filmed or best videos you've ever filmed? Here's the thing for you. The best video I ever filmed was the Gary Taylor one. Was brilliant. The best one I also filmed was the Angry Penguin's probably my favorite. Yeah, I mean, my Angry Penguin videos, I think they are the best videos I ever filmed. One of the Angry Penguin videos I didn't like was that Queen Chrome Dreams one, because I think it was stupid. But it was just an idea anyway I had at the time. I also liked that one I did as well, which was the instrumental hits of Queen. That was a fantastic video I did of that one. I was actually just doing one in this very room. Instrumental hits of Queen was very, very funny. That was just so funny. It's just so good. Hearing the bad tracks and everything is just like, and he said, "You're getting paid for that video." Well, actually, I'm still getting paid for that video anyway. YouTube hasn't blocked any of the music on it. Very phenomenal. But I love that one. But unfortunately, what I was going to do in the video was put some of talking of Gary Taylor on the video. But I just thought, I'll put them at the very end of the video and let them say a message at the end of the video. And it's brilliant. I actually love watching that back all the time. I'm thinking that very first beginning of it when he goes, "Why is everyone avoiding me?" That was actually taken from Central Television, and I laughed so when I was editing the video. I just said, "I have got to use this opening sequence for it," and literally I was all night. I literally was just laughing when I was editing the video, watching it back. I was just couldn't stop laughing to it. The dancing was just, "I'm accident prone. They don't understand me," and I was just sitting here watching the edit, and I went, "I've just created something fucking brilliant here." And then I loved doing that video. That was a great video. That was. The other one I did like also was the biker dudes and cartoon moods one, which was the Liam Dale's biker mood thing, and I loved doing that. I was originally going to use the song "Biker Mice from Mars" on the track, but I couldn't use it. But I used "Bought Me Wild" instead from the Mice from Mars soundtrack, and luckily I got permission to use it. And I loved the Angry Penguin series. As I said, I've got 2 videos coming out next week. I've got one to film outside of here, and the other one's going to be filmed in some other location. The Molly Grubbs one's getting filmed. I think it's getting filmed this Sunday, but I'm not taking the dog with me. She's got to stay in. But I think I'll have to take the thing with Devin. Stop. He's just starting something anyway, which is cool. Right, so I'm going to be very long now, guys. It's getting late because it's nearly time to go. Other things. What was I saying about YouTube channels? Yeah, Angry Penguin stuff. Yeah, Angry Penguin's getting sorted out this week. But they're the favorite videos I love. Not the worst videos. The worst video I think I ever filmed, which I had to delete because it was just terrible, was I don't really think. Worst videos. Worst videos. Can't really think of any worst videos. I'll have to go to my YouTube channel and have a look. Probably my worst videos were. Let's have a look. Let's look on YouTube. Got my channel on there. I think the worst videos I filmed was videos. Worst videos. I think the worst videos were. Let me just say. I can't really think of any worst videos I've put in here, actually. I think I've actually covered mostly everything on this channel. I think it was the... I know which one it was. It was the makeover videos. That was so boring. But people told me at the end of that stream, keep the makeovers on, because I'd like to see how you really did the room. But I look back at it now and I'm thinking, no. But it was a mental job to do. I mean, it was a day. It was nearly 8 hours solid work. 8 hours solid work to do this room. If you actually look back on the video, the very first day I did the video live, it was all completely uncut. But it took ages to do. Absolute ages to do. My dog wants to go for a poo. You want to go to the toilet now? I'm tired. And I think that is it, guys. That's all I'm going to do tonight. Thank you for tuning in tonight anyway. And I'm now going to leave you. So thanks for tuning in. Thank you very much to Mikkel. Thank you to whatever. Thank you very much to everybody tuning in today. It's been a weird stream. Been kind of talking about serious things and things. And it's been a bit of a mixed stream. But you've had a longer stream tonight anyway from us. So just a quick mention. Tomorrow, it is tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, we're going to be doing the first playthrough of Jodie's new album, Dead Inside, the preview tracks. The video will also be uploaded to this channel tomorrow. So if you don't get to see the live stream on Facebook, I'm going to take the video also, I'm going to record it on my OBS for you guys on Ustream, and you can basically, sorry, on YouTube, and you guys will be able to hear the first preview tracks of the album, and I can't wait for you to hear it. It is sounding phenomenal. And we will do a live stream of that as well. And we might do a simultaneous live stream on Facebook. We also want to do it on here as well. And hopefully you guys will enjoy that as well. All right, guys, that's it. I'm going to have to go now. So thanks for tuning in, guys. See you guys next week for another live stream. Until then, have a great weekend. See you later. Bye.